What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stewart and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. In today's video, I want to share with you guys the fastest way to get into deep, sustainable ketosis.
I love ketosis.
It's a 5-day step-by-step protocol that focuses on pressing the glucose out of your body and allows for the fat adaptation process to happen so much quicker. By day 5, you will be in super deep ketosis. Okay, so day 1, we're gonna start off the morning before you eat any food, doing sprints. You want these sprints to be at least 40 yards long, and you want to go 100% full sprint on every sprint. Here's a basic rundown. So we're gonna do at least 6 sets. So you're gonna do at least 6 40-yard sprints first thing in the morning. You can take as long as you want rest in between the sprints, and it's not important to get these things done quickly, but more importantly, to put full effort into every sprint. To sprint like that, you have to have an explosive, muscular, plyometric style movement. That drains your glucose like crazy. So we're gonna start draining that glucose first thing on day 1. After you do your sprints, fill up on some hydration. Get the liquids in your body, water only. We're gonna intermittent fast all the way till dinner on day 1. For dinner, have a 0 carb meal. Easiest way to get the job done: steak, salt, and some type of animal fat. I don't do too well on butter, so this thing is smothered and fried in tallow. This is filet mignon. That's a small one. I'm probably gonna have, honestly, probably like 10 of those. I'm just gonna eat until I'm satisfied. That's usually around 2.5 to 3 pounds of meat. After dinner, you're gonna wanna take a 2-hour walk. That's right, 2 hours. Make it long and make it as quick as you possibly can go. The reason we go over 2 hours is once you hit about the hour-and-a-half mark, you are gonna be going super deep into your body fat, but also super deep into your glucose reserves. Again, days 1 and 2 are all about pushing the glucose out of your reserves. When you're trying to convert your body to run on fat, to be fat adapted, to be in ketosis, one of the main things that the body's gonna fight you on is it's gonna try to use all of the carbohydrates and all of the sugar that you have in your body, in your reserves. The body's freaking out when it stops having its sugar. It has a little bit of an addiction problem. You might wanna address that with it. So by taking that nice long walk after dinner, again, you're pushing the glucose out of your body. You're starting the detoxification and cleansing process by having your body go deep into its reserves, focusing on body fat as fuel. And that's kind of the whole point of day 1. Day 2, you're gonna start your day off with the most explosive workout that you can as a human being. So what is an explosive based workout? Think of something like a CrossFit workout where you're going full speed, full bore. It's very short, but extremely intense. Or something like a powerlifting workout where you're doing really heavy deadlifting for speed, or deep squats, overhead press, movements that take the full body, movements that are multi-joint, movements that are very big, and movements that you have to develop a lot of power in. The one key to this explosive workout morning is you don't want to be doing a ton of reps. So some of the CrossFit style workouts that are more endurance focused will not work for this. For this workout, think plyometrics, think explosive squats, think explosive overhead press, think throwing medicine balls, athletic, powerful movements. After your workout, make sure you hydrate like crazy. And again, you're going to be intermittent fasting all the way until dinner. For dinner, you're gonna have the exact same thing you had on day 1, a 0 carb, animal focused, fat and protein based meal. Make sure you're getting plenty of calories, and that will help the fat adaptation process as well. Day 3 is gonna be a straight up water fast, 24-hour water fast. So I like to treat my water fast, especially my 24-hour water fast, like staycations. I'll be sitting in this chair, laid back, drinking this delicious sparkling mineral water all day for 24 hours. I'm gonna do no work. I'm gonna do no socializing. I'm gonna leave my phone in my room and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna watch documentaries. I'm gonna take salt baths. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna do some reading. I might do some light stretching, but I'm just gonna spend one day in full enjoyment and relaxation. So day 3 is a pure water fasting day. For the past 2 days, you've been using explosive workouts to push the glucose out of your body. You've also been eating nothing but high fat and protein based, easily bioavailable foods. That's going to start the fat adaptation process. Now on day 3, the 24-hour water fast is going to push all of the remaining glucose out of your body. It's going to start the process of, for most of you, some shallow ketosis. And by tomorrow morning, you're going to be well on your way to being into deep, sustainable ketosis. So don't overthink the water fast day. Just enjoy it, relax, allow your body to have nothing to digest, and just sit back and chill. I'm going to get to it. And day 4 is a bit of a transition day. We are not worried about pounding down calories. We are not worried about pushing the glucose out of our body anymore. We're not worried about trying to get a really challenging, powerful, explosive workout to drive that glucose out. Day 4 is kind of a transitional, chill day. So movement-wise, you just want to do really relaxing, flowing movements, body flows, hanging, some light yoga, just some gentle relaxation and movement, just some light movement, really easy. It's kind of important this day to start your day off, your first meal, with eggs. And these eggs definitely need to be pastured. Those little birds, they're so connected to what they eat. And if they're eating soy, if they're eating corn, if they're not out there in the sun, your eggs will be garbage. Don't eat non-pastured eggs. They're horrible. Cage-free eggs, organic eggs, they might be okay, but if they're not pastured, if they're not eating bugs, if they're not in the sun, don't touch them. But pastured eggs are straight magic. They're one of the most healing foods you could possibly have. They will help your body with its cholesterol after the water fast just start to feel absolutely amazing. It's a huge nourishing building block food. It's going to turn your brain on, it's going to turn your hormones on, and it's going to allow your gut to be really healthy and really clean. Also, it's going to make the fat adaptation process into ketosis real smooth. You can eat this first meal anytime during the day that you first feel hungry. So obviously day 4 is the day after your water fast. If you wake up in the morning, 6:30, 7 a.m., and you are ready to eat, your body is wanting food, go for the eggs. Poached eggs are just simply my favorite way to eat eggs. It's the best of both worlds. Delicious, creamy, cooked egg whites with all their protein and beautifulness. And then the soft, creamy, liquidy, raw egg yolks. And it's important to get the yolks as raw as you possibly can. If you don't like poached eggs, go for fried eggs with leaving the sunny side up, super runny. It is imperative that you do not eat only fully cooked yolks. Eat some all cooked eggs too, but make sure you're getting some raw egg yolks. The reason we focus most of our energy on keeping those yolks raw is because we do not want to mess with the delicate nature of the fat and the cholesterol and the amino acids and the omega content and the omega profile that is sitting in that wonderful bundle of orange deliciousness. On day 4, eating a ton of food is not really important. You had a day of not moving your body at all during your water fast, so your caloric needs on that day were very minimal. On day 4, you're not going to be working out, you're not going to be going for long walks, you're not going to be doing explosive squatting, so don't worry too much about how many calories you eat. Do your best to listen to your body, and as you get hungry, eat zero carb, high fat foods all day. We're talking eggs, we're talking meat, and we're talking animal fats. Straightforward, very simple. Then day 5, you've made it. If you've made it this far, the chances of you being in deep ketosis are extremely high. If you haven't hit the deep ketosis mark yet, by day 6, you definitely will be. And day 5 is basically your first normal day. Day 4 was your transition day, and day 5 is back to business as usual. You can continue intermittent fasting, or you can choose to eat in the morning when you're hungry. You can have a normal workout, whatever that means for you. For me, that means a push, pull, or leg day. Today, on my day 5, it's going to be leg day. With your diet, I mean, I think this might be obvious, but I'll say it anyway. Once you've gone through the 4-day process of turning your body into a fat adaptation machine, then you got to keep that thing going by having a ketosis or a keto or a carnivore diet that keeps your grams of carbs. And I like to do it a little bit more strict and a little bit more disciplined to just make sure the ketosis is happening. 30 grams, maybe 35 of total carbs per day. It's almost a zero carb diet, really. So no overt carbohydrates at all. Focusing on the most bioavailable foods there are, animal fats, animal proteins, and just don't make it too complicated. Once you've gone through this little process and your body's in ketosis, it's just going to be a matter of keeping your carbs low enough and your fat high enough to stay in ketosis. Hitting those daily workouts is going to help. If you feel your body, or let's say you have a day where you start to carb up a little bit, you can repeat day 1 and day 2 to kind of jumpstart ketosis again. And if you look at day 1 and day 2, all we're really doing is we're using explosive exercise to drive the glucose out of the body's reserves so that the fat adaptation process happens faster. So if you do get some carbs into your system, long walks over 2 hours, sprints, and high intensity explosive weight workouts will really speed the process up of getting that glucose out of your body. That's gonna do it today, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Remember, leave all of your comments and questions down below. You can hit the subscribe button if you liked it. You can hit the notification bell. You can also find more content from me on Instagram. There, I'm Stuart, Rob Stewart. In real life, I'm just Rob Stewart. You can find links to all of this stuff pinned in the comment section down below. Also, if you're looking to get a hold of me to become one of my private skin health clients, there's a link down below in the comment section pinned for a consultation. Go ahead and click on it and we can link up. I can help you heal your skin.